Hello all my followers on YouTube. Today what we got here is the Team Losi, the Night Crawler SE. It is a 110 scale four-wheel drive rock crawler. This is a brushed electric version, ready to run. You get the remote with it, but it still require a battery and a charger. They still call it ready to run, but you still need a battery and a charger. Let's open it and see what we got inside. To open those, first you need a knife to cut the stickers. Those stickers just valid. This vehicle is completely brand new, unopened, not returned or anything like what you get from eBay and Amazon usually. And it's packed pretty nice inside. It's very tight in the box. Let's pull it out. And we can just place it here for a minute. Okay, so this is our vehicle. It looks very nice, very cool design. It's even come with this scratch resistance piece on the top, just so it's not get damaged on the top from rubbing against the box. Let's pull the remote. Let's see what kind of remote this thing coming with. It's also packed nicely. This is the remote. It's come with a regular Spectrum remote. This is a 2-channel Spectrum remote, is more than enough, but let's put this away, see what we got in this vehicle. Okay, so to start, considering that this is a 110 scale, it's a pretty small 110 scale. First glance at this, you see that it's a beautiful design. You have the servo mount on the front, really set up nicely. Very soft tires. I love the exoskeleton frame that they put on this. And when you look on the back, you can see they even gone extra mile, put over here the small gasoline jugs. You have here all those accessories. You have over here actually an axe and couple shovels that you can actually remove them. Those can get pulled out. You just need to pull them out and they will come out. You have 2 drivers inside and you have light. They even put here on the top already a light bar for you. I think it's going to be pretty durable vehicle since they put the exoskeleton in it. It's not going to get damaged easily, or it actually should not get damaged easily. Let's flip it and see how it's look on the bottom. On the bottom it's look very simple but still very promising. Already I can see the connector for the battery on the bottom over here. This is going to be like the it's the EC3 for batteries, and it's really hard to see, but they put right there another light. This vehicle have another light on the back and another light right there. There's another light bar. It's really cool. They use actually a Spectrum. It's a S605 steering servo on the front. It's very good. It's completely waterproof. The on-off switch is hidden right there. It will be hard to find it at the beginning. Let's take the body out. I want to see what there is underneath. So to take the body out, you have to remove, of course, all those body pins, but you have to remove first the exoskeleton. Should just get pulled out from the side, and you pull this to this side, and you have to be very careful because it's hooked up right here to your receiver. If you're going to pull it too strong, you're going to damage it. So I'm highly recommending to make another extension for this that you can pull in and out from the outside without damaging it. The motor that this thing equipped with, this thing have on it a 540 motor. It's a brushed electric, more than enough for this vehicle. consider it's a four-wheel drive vehicle. For rock crawling you don't need more than that, but it will be nice later to just put inside a brushless motor to see what performance it's gonna give. Everything is packed nicely inside, all the light. So if you look inside, you will see that there is 3 light bars, and then there is also those small tiny lights right there all around front and back, and those lights will be pretty cool to see at night, how they're gonna lead the area for you. Let me find real quick a battery. We'll try to plug it in, see what happened. I got a small battery, I plugged it in, and I just want to show you how cool this vehicle. As soon as you turn on the switch, you have all the lights running. So you have one light here, another one on the right, one on the left, front and back. Then you have light over there, you have the top light, and you have one on the back. So when you're gonna set it up, you're gonna have light all over the place. It's gonna look pretty awesome. Overall, I think it's a very simple vehicle. For the price, they're not so expensive. They will be around like $300 or so. I know in the comments below we're gonna see a guy say, oh, it goes on Amazon and eBay a little bit less. I don't care. They're around $300. They're a very good vehicle. They come with nice bearing, very nice wheels and tires, and I think this is actually worth the money. Again, this is a Team Losi. It's made by Horizon Hobby. They're making kind of a top-notch vehicle. We're gonna later try it on and see how it's running on very rough terrain. It's a 1/10 scale, even though it's a bit smaller. I think that this should be considered a 1/12 scale. Just for example, I'm gonna put near it 1/18 scale. This is a 1/18 scale rock crawler from Red Cat. It's just a little bit, it's a 1/16 scale, I'm sorry, and it's just a little bit smaller. So I think that this is actually a 1/12 scale. But it's a very cool looking vehicle, and again, this is a Team Losi vehicle, and it has a lot of accessories. I love the lights on it. It's definitely really cool looking. Let's close it back again. I'm just going to disconnect this nicely, so you shut off the switch, all the light will turn off. I'm going to disengage the battery, and before I even close it up, I just want to show a couple close-up. I'm going to pick up the camera and do some close-up about a couple of the electronics and shocks that come around so people can see. It's a very cool vehicle, and you should see it all around, not just from the front. Okay, so again, at first glance, if you get very close, you can see that you have one light mounted here and one over there. Over here you have kind of a small center differential that they did to transfer power front and back. You have the Spectrum servo, and you have the Spectrum receiver over here. Hook up, you have the NiMH speed controller with EC3 connector. And when you look over here to the shocks, you can see that those shocks are pretty nice. Those are actually aluminum, not plastic. They do have those C-clips over here that they are plastic, but the shocks actually are made out of aluminum. There's a big size battery tray here. You can use nickel metal hydride, or you can use actually lithium battery or LiPo. But when you do that, you will have to go back right there and change those switches. Those things called jumpers, you're gonna have to move it from one to another, and this is just for the LiPo cutoff in order to run it safe without worrying about it too much. Now let's do a close-up here, and you can see all the lights that they put inside, all those light bars, and you can see the two driver. Even though I'm doing it sideways, I'm just trying to go all around the vehicle. And over here you can see the 540 brushed motor with the two other lights. And let's look close up on those wheels. They have nice details inside. I think overall it's a very cool vehicle. Let's close it up and give it another look while it's kind of nicely sit together. And again, this is another quick glance on this thing. I'll just turn on all the lights so you can see everything is lit. We're gonna go all around the vehicle. show you all the cool light feature. It's kind of making the camera blind a little bit. Very cool vehicle, very cool details inside all around. Get even two drivers. If we're gonna bring out the camera, it's gonna make you blind a bit. Very nice exoskeleton, and when you lift it up, you still have more light all over. This is why they call it the night crawler, so you can use it at night to have a lot of light. I would say if you separate those lights and try to buy them separately, you're probably looking at $50 only on the lights easily. This is Eric at RC Monster Garage. Please subscribe, like, and share our video. More you do that, more you sharing and subscribing and help telling everybody about our channel. We're gonna get bigger and we're gonna have more money to give you guys more rewards. Thank you and see you next time. RC Monster Garage, MotoStyle hobby shop in Granada Hills.